sitting here waiting for Summer's Game Fest. I outside of Mortal Kombat 1, which I don't have a place to switch stuff. Oh god. But anyway, outside Mortal Kombat 1 that we know for sure is gonna be here, I have no idea what else is gonna be here. Maybe the 007 game that was announced a couple years back, maybe big surprises, maybe stuff that I really care about. Epilepsies, maybe? Apparently? I don't know, but regardless, should be a good time, should be a fun time. Should be exciting.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards,
Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley. Creator of the Game Awards, also destroyer of E3s.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is
some video games
industry showcase.
Oh yeah, there's also
Oxenfree 2. Where you play games,
I don't know if you guys care about it, but I might stream it. We'll see.
The landscape of video game
I might stream the first one.
Changed over the past few years
because I really like Oxenfree.
There are a lot of great games in development, and
but
our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Extended? We didn't even get a gameplay for it. How can you extend it?
The reveal of Fortnite's next season.
Oh, yes, I guess
we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Death Stranding 2? That'll be cool. Or that horror game that Kojima was working on.
The first reveal is something
was it Overkill?
You're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Oh, really? Prince of Persia? That's not Prince of Persia. I thought, what is the Prince of Persia?
It's cursed.
Is this Prince of Persia?
He's been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
What?
But we weren't prepared for what
Prince
was
of Persia
next.
Smash Bros?
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
This does not look like a Ubisoft game, but that looks like Prince of Persia. This looks cool. I am streaming at source.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
He's wearing blue. It is Prince of Persia. Okay. Wow. That looked cool. A Ubisoft original, they say.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series.
That
with deep
actually
combat,
looks
some huge
really
boss
cool.
fights,
That
and of
does
course,
not look like a
incredible
Ubisoft
platforming,
game.
puzzles and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1. Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Whoa!
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Jesus. Wow. Wow. So it's what I thought, a mix of like MKX and MK9.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
It's so sick. Jesus. Good damn. Johnny Cage, of course.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are
2v2s.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
That was an assist. Damn.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Those are MK1 costumes.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
They brought the clashes back? Or was that a cutscene? I don't know. I'm seeing MK1 stuff, which is that what the cameo? Wow, what? Striker? So that's what the cameo fighters are. But they're tied. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Jesus. That's awesome. So, when's the beta?
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm
Wow.
sure you have many questions about what we just saw. And
Wow.
to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game
Yeah,
Fest
baby
one of our
Raiden.
industry's greatest creators.
Raiden not
man who
being
has
a
been loyal
god,
to
just
the
being a
same
regular
franchise
dude.
and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Damn, that looks really good. That looked really good.
Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We
Oh
got
my
to see
God,
all the
I'm very
gameplay of
curious.
MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now
That's awesome.
allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of
Melina
rebooting.
actually
That's what the 1 is for.
Well,
is
it
kind
looks
of a good
incredible.
guy.
Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible.
Or it's actually just
I know the
more
team
than
is
just
working for 4
being,
years on this, but
like,
the thing we got to talk about are these
I hate my
cameos,
sister.
because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Oh,
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster basically. You know,
Johnny
where you
Cage
select
isn't
your
down
character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these
I'm really
fighters
glad that
actually,
Kenshi.
they will
Excuse me,
join
I'm really
the fight.
glad that
but they-
Kenshi came
Blank
back.
squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so
Interesting.
you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize.
And they
it
talk
what they
shit
like
to each
seeing.
other. That's
You know,
pretty
the best
cool.
team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you?
That's
do you summon
pretty
them? Is it
awesome.
time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination
It's
I see,
Marvel
so you
vs.
bring them in a combo.
Capcom.
exactly,
But with
exactly.
just
and you see
the
there's like a
assist
meter
and
up on
not
top,
2v2.
which is basic. That'll limit it so you can't obviously fire them
Jesus.
indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of
Yeah,
you
so
know,
this looks
basically a
like
whole arsenal of their moves. So
this
Sony
looks more
saw
like
come out
MK9
there.
than it does
Sometimes you'll see them
MKX.
appear twice in there.
I haven't seen running.
Time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes.
I have
so
noticed.
There's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that
God,
Jean-Claude
and it's
Van
gonna have a
Damme
huge
is actually
roster,
going to be
too.
in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get
there's
him.
going to be 18
we were this close, like 4 or 5
characters.
times. And so finally we got
start
him,
of this
and he's
game?
doing the voices
When
too.
this
So you're
game
gonna
comes
hear
out,
Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult.
That is really
secret to
cool, though,
keep
that Van Damme
over
is
the last 4 years, and so
in Mortal Kombat.
We could not be more excited.
Considering like Mortal Kombat
and throughout
started
the summer,
off as a Bloodsport game.
A lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years.
Isn't Path of Exile
right now? Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Pretty curious about this. Haven't played Diablo 4 yet. Wow.
Huh? Where are the guards? Hey you! What's going on?
This game is gonna be free. Jesus. Oh my god. This looks great. Not even surprised that it looks like Diablo 4. Cool. Is Path of Exile more like Lovecraftian based in terms of its like monsters?
A game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Cool.
I am the advanced artificial intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
I thought this was gonna be a costume. I mean, yes it is. Just not for the game that I thought it was going to be for. Or at least coming to Street Fighter 6? That would be cool. That's pretty awesome.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
No, not my brain.
It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
I totally forgot. Is Nicolas Cage gonna be a killer?
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades.
But like after all this, he's like, just joking, he's not here.
Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game
He's
Fest,
not here, actually.
Nicolas Cage!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror.
So he
like
is a
Myers
survivor.
said, all these different
Not a
characters all
killer.
coming together.
Although
and you play yourself?
it would
or who do
be
you
interesting
play?
if he was
I
a
play
killer.
this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know
Because
we heard your voice.
he's very
some
likable,
recorded lines
just
for
like
everything.
Bruce Campbell.
I want you to know when you're
Very
playing the
likable.
Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such
in my
an awesome
head,
kind of, you know, collaboration with so many different characters.
Brendan
For you,
Fraser,
I mean,
Bruce
how did you
Campbell,
find
and
out about
Nicolas
Dead by Daylight?
Cage
Do you
are
know much
all
about
in
video
like
games?
that
Very
same
important in my
category of
family
actor
is a
where
Dead
I'm
by
like,
Daylight enthusiast, and that
probably
really put the,
not
hook in.
the best,
Pun
or
intended.
probably, well, I mean, Brendan Fraser
See, Dead by
did get
Daylight
an
to
award
me was an opportunity
recently.
to branch
But
out.
before
I've not
that, it
been
was like
invited
probably
into
not the
this
best
space
actors,
before. I'm
and
always looking for new
probably
adventures.
not
So
actors
this
that
to me
you're
was like, wow,
thinking
I
about
can make a
getting
whole new
awards or
audience, make a
like
whole
going
new
to their
audience
movies because
and
you're
branch
like, oh
out
my
and go on
god,
this Dead by Daylight adventure. I
they're
didn't
gonna
say
be the
it
best
took me
actor
nothing
ever,
but a
best
split second to
performance.
say yes. And
But
speaking about
you
split
do go to their
seconds, what-
movies because
excuse
it's
me,
just
what I
like,
noticed-
yeah, this is gonna be fun. It's
Sinuses,
gonna be fun. It's gonna be
What I
amazing just to
noticed
see them on
was that every move you
screen.
make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming
Just to
space,
see like the energy
it's
they bring to
timed
their
down to the
performance.
split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
you.
Hopefully the
Have
first of
fun.
many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick
He's
Cage
like,
and
all
Dead
right, my
by
time's up.
Daylight, the
Gotta
chapter
go get my
officially comes
paycheck.
out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look.
When are we gonna
at
get
Nicolas Cage
our
in Dead by
Spider-Man
Daylight?
noir movie with Nicolas Cage?
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been
Nicolas
seeing an
Cage for
incredible
Mortal
number of
Kombat
video
1.
game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month,
The book
Season 3,
series that the
Volume 1
writers for The
arrives, and
Witcher
now it's
show
time for
hate.
the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all
The show that's introduced by Henry Cavill, and this is his last season because he can't stand
The Witcher Season 3.
the writers.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality.
I'll watch it because I'm curious, but man, that last season was not great.
But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Oh, but Mortal Kombat. I'm excited.
Neutrality has consequences too.
You're right.
It's crazy how much like MK9 is in MK1,
Everything that's
which is a weird sentence. Now that I said it out loud, oh
connected.
god, why? Why would they do that?
She's the center of it. If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it. You sure about this?
Are you?
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious if the speed is gonna be there, or if what we actually saw was just like how the game's gonna play out, which I don't think it will be.
History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'm gonna be real. I checked out.
No, please don't hurt me. And then wow, fangs, just like a boatload of fangs, all up in your business.
Super checked out. I did not seem all that interesting to me. Oh shit, it's Witchfire! When is this game coming out? Hope soon. Looks really cool. From like more of the gameplay I've seen of it, like when it first showed off I was like, ah, but now... It's cool. For those of you who have seen this channel, oh wow, I was super right. But yeah, for those of you who have seen this channel, it's my type of game. Didn't the last Crossfire game not do well? They're really trying to push Crossfire.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything.
I've never played the first one, but this does look cool. At least aesthetically, I really like it. Oh, jeez, bright.
You sure?
Isn't it just souls with guns? Souls with guns. That's a robot. That's a robot. Was not expecting robots. Was that not part of the show? That was just a trailer?
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we
Very
go through
much looking
today's
forward to
reveals,
Alan Wake
use
2.
the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome
then
everyone
Control
co-streaming the
2.
show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms.
If that's gonna
Those
be
of
a
you on
thing.
Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
A new Sonic game? Really? Wow. Not a big fan of Sonic. I've played a couple of Sonic games. They should remaster Shadow. Wow, are they like going like full-on Donkey Kong Country Returns on this? That's pretty cool. What? Huh?
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
You know, it's funny. I did play Genshin Impact, not a lot, but I did really like Genshin Impact, and I hear this is super good. Like, if you like Persona, the recent Persona games, then you're gonna really like this game.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Bolt from the boat.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first.
You got a smaller fist, though.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Jesus. That is some animation.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed.
Jesus! Whoa! Whoa, the bit rate!
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game.
When is it coming out?
At NeoWiz, which is
We've been
coming to
hearing
Game
about this
Pass,
game for
PlayStation, and
years.
PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Oh. Damn, this game looked better than when it did? When they showed it off last time?
Tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire.
It's so French.
T'aime pourtant mon amour ardent. Rien, je le sens.
God, this looks cool.
Tu seras toujours mon amour. Je te fis parfois, mais
Jesus, I love like the rustic robot look.
c'est plus faux que moi.
Umbrella.
Faux que moi. Je t'aime.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
September. Jesus, everything's coming out in September. God, what? Wow.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the
It's
most
Pinocchio.
celebrated anime artists of all time.
But
this is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal
Bloodborne-ish?
for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Bright. It's bright. It's bright out here in this desert. Dragon Quest? I guess not Dragon Quest. It's Toriyama. Man. Some Dragon Ball ass designs. Wow. Dragon Ball Quest? That looks cool. Is that Goku's voice?
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
June 29th.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered.
Does Amazon even have a game out?
Across the world.
Is New World still out?
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power.
Oh, jeez.
And put down this threat once and for all.
And turn it pink! This looks cool. But what's the frame rate gonna be? And is it gonna be fun to play?
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall.
Is this that game with like time mechanics? That MMO?
Taking up our arms. Hold the line up, here we touch.
Wow.
And we keep on fighting. It's a war worth the fight.
Looks like it could be interesting. God, the bit rate. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
All those idiots playing games in front of their camera. Who would do that? Who would face their camera? I face away from my camera. Walking Dead?
Summer is coming, and with it,
Oh.
a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Huh? What? I don't... What? I'm very confused. This is not what I thought we were going to be looking at.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last
Alan
on
Wake?
stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
What's up, Sam Lake? Sup, Sam Lake?
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
Jesus. It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw obviously at the.
It's gonna be
PlayStation
very
revealed,
interesting to
Saga,
see
the second character. Tell us a bit about
like
her.
the
She's in
dynamic
Bright
between
Falls.
like
She's sort of
Alan Wake and the other
living
character
a narrative
in
that
terms of how they
Alan's
deal
written,
with
is that right?
the horror scenarios.
That's a good question to ask going into this.
Okay.
So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the
Those
game.
remakes of Max Payne 1 and 2 are still coming out, right?
You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How,
I'm curious if we're going to see
you
it.
Play them in sort of different
Here.
sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go
No,
into
they
the
will have announced
experience
it.
playing as Saga.
Maybe next year?
And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some,
So wait,
some
you could
gameplay of Saga's adventure.
Do you just
We're just gonna
skip
see
levels?
a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay.
Like, do you have
for
to
the
play
first
through it
time
twice?
ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Damn. Damn, this looks great.
Sounds like somebody's home.
You know what this looks like? Or at least it's reminding me of the beginning of Resident Evil 4. I'm curious if Light is still gonna if Light is still going to play an integral role. Jesus! Well, that's a yes. That's pretty cool. So it's not like the original Alan Wake where you have to hold the flashlight there for an extended period of time, for a crazy amount of time. Like, I like Alan Wake, but the gameplay of it is just like, come on, man. Come on, man. And guys just don't die in like 1 or 2 shots anymore either, it seems like. No, grab the boomstick!
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like
Now, let me just pick this up with my bare hands.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
I wonder if they didn't change Max Payne to look like more like Sam Lake
There's something I'm forgetting.
in the remakes.
Something important. Something's not right.
Very cool.
A long time coming, but Alan
Very
Wake 2
much looking
looks
forward to
incredible.
that.
Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Really? That's cool.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
This game looks really sick.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates.
Up to 3 players.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
That's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. Oh my god. Man, talk about a game I never thought was gonna get a sequel that ended on a cliffhanger. Hi, Scaredy Cat. Gross. You put that guy's head on my carpet. The hell? This art style specifically reminds me of something. My potatoes! Try to remember, like, oh my god, it's in my brain. That looks really cool. It's in my brain. I just can't think of that pixel art style.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a
Party
brand
Hard?
new world, a brand new story.
It was a lot like Rain,
like
or
a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
what was that side-scrolling infinite game where you're oh, Kingdom, I think it's called. I was not paying attention. What is this? Aliens?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cute. Another 4-player zombie survival game? Hopefully it's better than Back 4 Blood. I really like the emphasis on vehicles in this game. That's really cool. That's something different. John Carpenter's.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean
True.
Carpenter and Saber.
Wasn't
Toxic
Redfall.
Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And
Yes.
today, a new member is joining the cast.
Yes.
We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn.
It's not.
This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
It's not the face I was thinking of when I heard that voice, but he does look really scummy.
It was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac
Oh, I haven't played it.
Spider-Man 2.
Empress, we still need to finish Original
Sounds like
Sin
you guys are a
2.
little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box
Cool.
for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles.
That's a really dumb
we're
reason to put a
excited
2
about
on your
this,
box, but also
experience that
I
you
get
guys are
it.
doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more.
It's really dumb because when you think about Miles Morales not having a 2, it doesn't make any
obviously
sense because
Kraven,
there
we
are
got
2
the reveal
Spider-Mans
at
in
the,
that game.
PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech.
Dumb,
he's just
but effective.
The best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And
Man,
what's
Kraven
better
the Hunter's
than
so cool.
all of the Marvel characters.
I feel like Kraven the Hunter's so underutilized as a villain.
And others, he's on the hunt.
Hopefully he's really cool in this game.
Yes.
But Venom also.
Maybe it's just his design, but I really like Kraven the Hunter.
Story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
Damn!
Good reaction.
Oh
to the
my
art.
god!
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about that.
Venom looks sick.
Can you tell us, is it an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or
it is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But a lot of the things that people like about Venom come from Eddie
symbiote
Brock.
is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact
Wolverine?
the gameplay when you're
They're gonna
playing
show
as
Wolverine?
Peter.
They're
So
not
tell us
gonna
a bit
show
about that
Wolverine.
and how
I don't think
the
it's
gameplay is going to be
the
dramatically
next
different.
year. That's
Yeah,
another
I think
next
you saw
year.
it in just the raw power,
Or at the VGAs.
strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that in.
At a distance, the suit looks awesome.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even
I
more.
still
of
know how I feel about that black
pretty
suit.
much doubled in size. So it's
Like, up
Manhattan,
close.
Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building.
We all love
over the
Venom
past
for
few years.
various reasons.
We saw
We
at
do not
the,
hang out in the same
PlayStation
parts of the
event,
internet,
said at
sir.
the end, fall 2023, and I think
I'm
getting
pretty
close
sure
to that. Are
people
you guys
love
feeling
Venom
confident that
because Eddie Brock is really compelling
Jeff,
with
I know
Venom.
You like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
I don't think there's ever been like a
let's take a
better,
look.
more popular Venom user than Eddie Brock. I mean, other than of course Spider-Man, but that's unfair. Spider-Man's one of like the most popular heroes ever.
Nailing it.
October
20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
oh shit, Pal World.
At the Land
Really?
of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
They're not showing Crimson Desert? Odd, but okay. I'm really not a big Pokemon fan. I grew up with Pokemon. Especially that like the first like 4, 5 generations. But I'm really looking forward to this game because it looks so ridiculous. I love it. I love it. The Monster Hunter Pokemon with guns? Like what Pokemon kind of should be? Or Pokemon in America. Cool. Instead of Power World, they should just call it America World. just lean super heavy into it. Is this Black Desert? Not into MMOs, but I've always seen Black Desert and been like, damn, that looks cool.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know.
Oh,
it is time.
Didn't they announce this like a while ago? Like a four-player dwarf, Lord of the Ring dwarf game?
Across Middle Earth.
Black Desert Online is a real grind. That's why I hear. That's why I usually tend to stay away from MMOs. Although people really love FF14, I'm like, damn, FF14 looks very fun to play. That was a public domain bull noise.
It's time we
That was the top horse tamer for my server? That's crazy. They really just put a public domain bull noise in that Lord of the Rings game trailer. It's nuts. 14 is a blast with friends. I can imagine. God, I'm so excited for 16. Oh my god, I can't wait for 16. 16 is like what I've been, what it seems like what I've been wanting from Final Fantasy since like the announcement of like Versus 13. Are these Sephiroth getting his own game? Oh. I was about to say this is the remake on PC. PC on Android. I'm sure it's coming to PC though, which would be cool. Wow, costumes, costumes. This is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I don't know who these people are. They're also supposed to be remaking Dirge of
Final Fantasy
Cerberus.
VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy,
I don't know if they're gonna turn into a turn-based game.
No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds
Oh yeah, this looks
of North
cool.
America.
This looked interesting. Not a lot of ghost games out there. Well, I mean, ghost action games.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Everyone remember that Ghost Hunter game on PS2? And called Ghost Hunter?
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
Oh, that's cool.
What killed me.
You switch between them?
I want to live.
As the man says, we
They showed just like a cinematic of it. They didn't really show a lot of it.
I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
This looks really cool.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
I like the designs. I like the aesthetic too. That's right! I forgot! I didn't finish Judgment. Lost Judgment.
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か。
I wonder if we're also gonna see Yakuza 8.
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れ。
Damn.
さもなきゃ。
People are about to get fisted.
全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
I'm sorry, what? What in the Spider-Man? Huh? Oh my god. They're bringing back the castle that rolls out of the ground? Jesus. Jesus, I hope that's the box art, because goddamn. Goddamn, that box, that's the box art. Jesus.
It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
As a legendary fighter pack? Yes. I don't know what that means though. They could literally mean anything. You could switch to them, or they could be in a mini game where you just put them out on the field and they go beat up people. With Yakuza, you get literally anything. RTS action game, arcade, something. Where's my remake of Dead Souls? Where's Dead Souls 2?
What sort of operation are they running down here? These shouldn't be.
I have a copy of Yakuza Dead Souls.
Someone there? This doesn't make sense. There's someone else down here. No.
Somewhere in here.
Are you there?
I'm gonna look for it right now, but they did actually kind of remake Dead Souls. They had it as an arcade game.
And today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week.
Wait, there's a new Call of Duty coming out this year?
Warzone location with points of interest.
I thought Modern Warfare 2 was going to be the last one, at least for 2 years.
Check it out. Here you go.
Weird. Yep, this is Call of Duty. I don't know what to say about it. It's Call of Duty, all right. Sure looks like Call of Duty. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that still looks like Call of Duty.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut
God, how much
the
are
first
these
design
consoles?
here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Now that's pod racing.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these
the
special
coloring.
consoles. All right, next.
It kind of makes me want to throw up, honestly. Not like in like a
cozy game inspired by
like
classics
a being vicious and mean towards like the designer kind of way, just like those like
exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
that like combination of coloring in that
Minosauria's been treating me well.
style.
Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
Kind of made me want to throw up.
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared.
Where's fantasy life?
Anything. So,
I want fantasy
what do you
life.
say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
They look like Xbox Live avatars. They're like a little bit better.
Promised variety. There it is. Faith Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's
He is pretty tall.
biggest update ever.
Or Jeff Keighley's
we have
just
a new game mode coming
an
next
average-sized
week.
human.
It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some
I
exciting
probably
rewards.
would look this.
But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried
Probably
Marvel
look the
Snap, go down
same
right
near
now
Jeff
on your
Keighley.
mobile
I actually don't know how
device or
tall he
whatever the
is, but
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
if he's average, an
That's you.
average-sized
Made for YouTube.
person,
All right, well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us.
then
to
I would
watch.
look like a giant next to him
yeah.
too.
So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Hey, fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but
I like this guy. I can't. I can never remember his name for the life of me.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power.
Medusa?
Location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance.
Why does she have a cow head?
Your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite.
That's no problem,
Wild.
Scaredy Cat.
Now, if
Thanks.
you're looking
Thanks
the
for just
smartest
being
way
here.
to level up your gaming this
Very
summer,
much appreciated.
compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a
Wasn't
fantasy
it just a
squad
King's
RPG
Arthur
adventure
game?
that is available to pre-register today.
But they say this is a phone game.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
This makes me want to just play Diablo 4. That's the King Arthur game.
Wayfinders. Do
Is
you
it a League of
remember the
Legends
fall?
thing?
The gloom descended on Skylight.
No.
You rallied to protect the beacon. And
No,
paid
it's
a
not.
terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Battle Chasers, that actually makes a lot of sense. It kind of gives me that vibe. Maybe it's all like the colors. Oh my god, it's Fortnite! Why is it all realistic looking? Was that Rust from was that Rust from Modern Warfare? What? Oh, that's right. They gave people Unreal 5 tools to edit Fortnite with.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
This is someone's game. Not mine. But it's someone's game. Happy for you if that's your game.
43152.4.
New Star Trek game?
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory. And the crew is standing by.
A Borg planet? Cool. I love the Borg ship. It's just a giant cube. It's just a giant cube. It's so menacing. Because everything in space is like round. Oh.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023.
Everything in space is like
here.
round and kind of smooth.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have
Not gonna see a lot of geometric
really
shapes out in space.
With you, Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Is there a new Twisted Metal
I'm
game?
Very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it.
Hopefully it's good. Who knows?
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year.
Lisfunga? Excuse me?
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I like the art style already.
Here again.
Oh yeah, they showed Mortal Kombat 1.
That's another me. I look good.
And gameplay for Alan Wake.
Battle 1.
2.
I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
That's pretty cool.
Coming with me.
Oh, and they showed Call of Duty. But you don't care about that, John. We all know you hate Call of Duty. That seems really cool.
I feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay.
This
Tell us about the
game
guy
really
you play.
just
You're the main
feels
character,
like
Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a
Harry
battle mage
Potter
that
with
controls all three forms of
Call
magic,
of-
triple threat.
do the writing.
It's funny, but he gets the job
It's
done.
very weird.
Well, it's the
I want
gameplay,
to see more
as
of
we've
it
seen,
though.
is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. You know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in?
I hope they put out a demo because I kind of want to try it.
He's I guess
because I don't think I'll play it myself,
but he during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great
all
cast.
those words don't belong in the same sentence with each other.
Really high production value game that's coming out this summer.
All of those words just don't
I know you brought
mix.
something with you to share today, which is.
But if it's fun, it's fun, I guess.
Of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here. Got it.
Maybe it's just because I just don't understand what I'm looking at whenever action is happening. It also doesn't look all that impactful, but also that could just be me. Don't really have my hands on the game, so. Also, the bitrate does not help. The bitrate dying does not help. Again, I feel like this is just one of those games that you gotta like get your hands on and see how it actually plays. But it's supposed to be like magic, and it's
I want to fight this war as one of you.
it's kind of
You're
boring
what's called
looking.
a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
Blue, green, and yellow?
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
The RGBs of magic.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Every time I hear about Fortnite, it just pisses me off how much it gets, because I'm like, man, this shit looks really cool. I wish it was in anything but Fortnite. Fortnite, a better Marvel vs. Capcom game than the last Marvel vs. Capcom game. Also, does that guy have a tattoo of a map on his chest? Just in case you forgot that he was an adventurer? Just in case he didn't look adventurous enough? He has to have a tattoo of a compass and a map on his chest? And of course, Optimus Prime looks cool. This is a smaller Optimus Prime. Small Optimus Prime looks weird. Can he transform? Small Optimus Prime is weird.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Final Fantasy 16?
Were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible
Oh!
A massive tornado will sweep through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
What?
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
I have so many questions.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Oh my god.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy.
The Chocobo Farm!
As far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The live stream.
I like
it is the very
biggest
of our
spot.
star.
Wow.
The blood coursing through its planetary
Okay,
veins.
so maybe in this trailer we could see where this game ends and the third one might begin.
Shadows of the Mad.
Because I'm assuming that's gonna end at the peak.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him.
The summit.
Whatever happened? He's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Is that new? That seems new.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Oh shit! You get to find him in the cave. Are they gonna show Jesus Christ? Oh my god! They are gonna show Yuffie. I got chills when I saw the big gun.
They say she's a monster. That she
is this on the ship?
Inside you, into the very depths of your
Jesus.
soul. That she can become those you hate.
Technically the first Genova fight? No, I guess it's the second.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Whoa! Wait, no! No, they can't just throw shit out there! Oh my god! Only 2 discs!
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. And Mura-san, thank you so much. All right.
Oh my god.
That's going to do it for Summer Game
Oh
Fest,
my
our live
god.
showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGM Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
I feel like that meme, that Breaking Bad meme where Jesse's just like, you can't keep getting away with this. Oh my god. They're okay, so not only are they like messing with Cloud now, but they're messing with Tifa as well. They're messing with Tifa as well. That's like it's any like literally the end of FF7 Remake pretty much says anything goes now. Anything can happen after this because you guys have changed everything at the end of FF7 R remake. it's fucking Rebirth. You've changed everything now, so anything goes, right? So if they start like, because it's always I've never like expressed it because I didn't think that it was like a big deal because it was just like, oh yeah, no, that's Tifa, that's whatever. But it's always been in the back of my mind that like it's strange to me that Tifa does get cut by Sephiroth, yet she doesn't have a visible scar. She in anything, she never has a visible scar. They never talk about her getting basically cut severely injured or anything to that degree. They never express it or go into detail about it. They've just always been like, yeah, the main thing is like what's up with Cloud. But now they're going, hey, Cloud is like a little iffy, but what about Tifa though? What about Tifa? And that is like, excuse me? Excuse me? What? Oh man, I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh shit. I'm curious where it's gonna end. I'm assuming that it's gonna end before the snowboard section. no spoilers, but I'm assuming that's going to end before the snowboard section. But if it ends at like the peak, where everything starts popping off because everything went wrong, I would not be surprised.